If you're getting started with either Webflow or Wix Studio, the first thing you'll notice is how they feel to use. Webflow can be a bit of a challenge if you're not already familiar with web design or web development. It has a steeper learning curve because it gives you a lot more control over the design and structure of your site, which is great if you're looking for something highly custom, but not as ideal if you're just trying to get a website up quickly. When you first jump into Webflow, it can feel a bit overwhelming, especially if you've never built a website before. Webflow is one of those platforms that gives you a lot of freedom and control, but that also comes with a bit of a learning curve. It's definitely more suited for people who are willing to invest some time into learning the platform. If you're the kind of person who likes to dive into the technical aspects of design and development, you're going to love Webflow. One of the first things that stands out when you start working with Webflow is the learning curve. It's not just a drag-and-drop editor. You'll be dealing with concepts like CSS, HTML, responsive design, and more. For someone who has never dealt with these before, it can be intimidating, but Webflow also has a pretty solid learning resource library, and once you get the hang of it, it becomes much more intuitive. What makes Webflow special is that it's a visual website builder that works like a design tool, but it gives you the back-end functionality of coding. You can design websites pixel by pixel, adjust margins, padding, grids, and more. If you're familiar with web design, this is a dream. But even if you're not, there are enough tutorials to help you get up to speed. When it comes to design, Webflow absolutely stands out. You're not limited to basic templates or pre-made blocks. If you want to get into the weeds and tweak every little thing, Webflow is the perfect platform for that. The ability to work with CSS and HTML directly means you can get super granular with your site's design. Want to change the hover state of a button? Easy. Want to adjust the layout of a form, or build custom animations? It's all possible with Webflow. Plus, Webflow gives you a huge variety of templates to start with, but they're not as locked in as templates from other website builders. You can customize them to match your exact vision. It's not just about filling in your text and images. It's about making the website truly your own. Another great thing is how responsive design works in Webflow. You're building a website that looks great on any device, and the platform gives you tools to adjust the layout for mobile, tablet, and desktop all within the same workspace. You don't have to worry about creating separate sites for different devices. Webflow makes sure everything works seamlessly across the board. It was built for customization. The platform gives you full control over your site's structure. You can design things in a way that works for you, from adjusting individual page elements to creating your own custom interactions and animations. One of the best features of Webflow is its flexibility. You can add anything you want, whether it's interactive buttons, custom forms, or complex layouts. Webflow also lets you connect to other services or add custom code if you want to integrate a third-party tool or extend functionality. If you have some coding knowledge, you can add your own JavaScript, or even build custom APIs into your site. This level of freedom and customization means you can pretty much build anything. However, all that freedom comes with a trade-off. You'll need some technical know-how. If you're new to web development, or have no interest in learning it, Webflow's complexity might be a turn-off. But if you're someone who loves control and wants a custom-built website without limits, Webflow offers an unmatched experience. Another area where Webflow really shines is e-commerce. If you're looking to create an online store with a custom design, Webflow is hard to beat. It offers full control over the design of your store, so if you want your shop to look different from every other online store out there, Webflow allows for that. From custom product pages to checkout flows, you can tweak every element to suit your needs. Setting up the store can be a little more involved than platforms like Wix Studio, but it's great if you want to create a truly unique shopping experience. You can integrate various payment methods, set up shipping rules, and manage product catalogs without limitations. What's also great is how Webflow gives you full SEO control over your product pages, so your store is easily found by search engines. When it comes to site speed, Webflow tends to be much faster than many other platforms. Since Webflow gives you more control over the code, the resulting site is often more optimized. Webflow also hosts all sites on fast servers, ensuring that pages load quickly, which is crucial for both user experience and SEO. If you're building a large, media-rich website, Webflow can handle it without slowing down. Additionally, Webflow provides you with tools to ensure your website is SEO-friendly. So not only is your site fast, but it also has the best chance to rank on Google. Let's now take a look at Wix Studio, which takes a completely different approach to website building. Unlike Webflow, Wix Studio is designed to be super easy to use. It's for people who want to create websites quickly without the complexity. If you're a beginner or just don't want to deal with the technical side of web design, Wix Studio is likely going to be the better fit for you. The first thing you'll notice about Wix Studio is how easy it is to get started. It's a drag-and-drop builder, which means you don't have to know anything about code or web development. You just choose the elements you want on your page, place them where you want them, and customize the design with the click of a button. It's incredibly simple, and the learning curve is very low. There's no need to learn CSS or HTML. You don't have to worry about any back-end development, which makes Wix Studio perfect for people who just want a quick, functional site. Sure, you can't dive into code and customize every little detail like you can with Webflow, but for many people, that's perfectly fine. When it comes to design, Wix Studio gives you plenty of templates to choose from. These templates are sleek, modern, and ready to go. You can customize them easily, though you don't get the level of fine-tuned control you would with Webflow. If you like the idea of starting with a template and getting your site online without spending days on design, Wix Studio is great. It's fast, simple, and doesn't require a lot of effort. While Webflow is a powerhouse for custom e-commerce stores, Wix Studio is more about simplicity when it comes to selling online. Setting up an online store is a breeze with Wix Studio. You just drag and drop the necessary components, set up your product catalog, and configure payment options. It's quick, and you don't need to worry about complex code or customization. If you want to get your online store up and running without much hassle, Wix Studio is a fantastic option. It's designed to make the process as simple as possible, even if you've never built an e-commerce site before. If you want complete control over design and customization and are willing to put in the time to learn, Webflow is a phenomenal choice. But if you want something quick, easy, and user-friendly, Wix Studio will get the job done without the complexity.